Hey guys, once again, this is CryptoCruz bringing you another cryptocurrency market update with CoinFinancial. And I have some great news today. I found something on the monthly chart of Bitcoin. Let's just dive right into it and I'll show you. I guarantee you will be happy to see this. You will be surprised. It may sound unrealistic, but hey, once again, it is Bitcoin, so anything can happen. So here we go. Let's dive right into it, okay? So this is the monthly chart of Bitcoin. All right. So what I see here, this is dating back to 2011, as you can see on the date. This is dating back all the way to all the way back to 2010, okay? And I've drawn this orange line, this curved line right here for the resistance in the long term for what? A decade now, over a decade. And then a support curve line for over a decade, okay? What I'm seeing here, let's go in more, okay? Let's zoom in more. What I'm seeing here, if you want to look, right, for over a decade, okay, right here, let's go all the way back for over a decade. You've seen Bitcoin, and in this curve line that I drew out, you've seen Bitcoin go down and then bounce off on the support line, go all the way up and bounce off all back down, right? The first bear market we had, we didn't quite reach that support line, okay? The bull started buying it back up and went all the way up again on this resistant line, and then we bounced back down on this 2013, 2013 all the way through 2016 bear market, right? All the way down and went on that support line. And that's where we bottomed on that bear market. And then we went all the way up. This is when we went all the way up the 2017 bull market all the way up to 20K. And then we bounced off of that resistant line and then back down to the support line, right? And then we bounced off, and that was that we bottomed at that support line at around 3.2 no 2900, right, dollars. And then we went back down to retest it, and then that was the bottom of that bear market. That's when we went all the way up to 65K, 63, 65K. Here's the interesting part on this. On our bear market, we've always touched that support line, the bottom orange line. And then we've always went up, and on the end of our bull market, we've always touched and then went all the way back down, right? And then all the way back down to the resistance most of the time, right? Not on the first one, we didn't quite yet, but after that, we went up to the resistance line, we went down, and then we touched the support line, and then that was the bottom of that bear market. We went up. That was the top of the bull market. We went down. That was the bottom of the bear market, and we went up. So what we're seeing here, okay, is we have a decacycle, a long-term uptrend, and it looks like we are still in that uptrend, right? We are definitely still in that uptrend, and we've always ended our bull market on the top of this orange curve resistant line, okay? And we've always ended it, and that's when our bear market hit. But there is something new today. I mean, not today, but on this current bull market that we're having, there's something different. For the first time ever in history, there is something different. We have a double top, guys. And guess what? Usually, when the market retests a resistance, the more times they retest it, the more likely they are to break it. So I will repeat that. The more times a market retests a support or resistance line, the more times they are likely to break it. So This has been our resistant line for over a decade, for over 10 years. That has been our resistant line. The thing is, a resistant line always usually eventually gets broken, or the support line usually eventually gets broken. But for the first time in history, guys, look at this. For the first time in history, we went on that resistant line up there. We bounced off of it. We corrected for a little bit, and then we retested it for the second time. We retested on the same bull market right here. We are still in the bull market, and on the same bull market, we retested our resistant line twice for the first time in history. Meaning, this gives us a higher chance of finally breaking this resistant line that we've had for over a decade, guys. That is insane, right? And also, I have this Elliott wave theory. We've this Elliott wave theory right here that I have ever since the beginning. The wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was the end of that Elliott wave, and then we have an ABC correction, right, guys? We have that ABC correction right there, okay? And then after the ABC correction, we start another cycle of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Elliott wave cycle. Right now, we're on the first wave, 1, right? We may have started the correction of the 2 count, right? And then that's when after the 2 count, then we go to the 3 wave count, which is another higher move, but that's another story. So what I'm concentrated on right now is this right here, a retest of the resistance, which gives us it increases the chance of us breaking this resistant line that we've had for over 10 years. And look, guys, here's another thing. I'm gonna zoom in even more, and I found something else interesting. Ignore now that orange line. Ignore the orange line. Do you see what I see here, guys? Do you see what I see here? I see a major bull flag forming here, right? Here's the flagpole. There's the flagpole. And then here's the top, the flag right here, bottom, top, bottom. And we are actually right now going back up to the top to retest this resistant line for what? The 3rd time. Guys, remember, keep in mind, for the first time in history, we have retested this major resistant line twice in the same bull market, right? So if we go up and retest it again, that will be the 3rd time, which also looks like if we do that, we've just formed a W pattern as well. Everything, so W pattern plus a bull flag plus retested the resistant line 3 times. Guys, everything is pointing to the upside to break this resistant line that we've had for over a decade. And guess what, guys? How do we calculate the breakout? What is our price target if we do break out? Well, textbook on the bull flag, you take the flagpole, you make a copy of this flagpole, and then you paste it on where it could break out, which is what I did here, right? Here's the flagpole, here's the bull flag, you see that? And then I copied and pasted the flagpole, and I pasted it up here where the breakout could happen, right? And guess what, guys? Guess what the target is? Do you see that red line that I drew? If we break out of this bull flag, this major monthly candlestick bull flag, our next I'm not saying it's going to happen in a week or in a month. Guys, this is longer term. We're talking about each of this candle represents a month price action. All right. So we could, it's not going to happen. It's not even going to happen maybe in 6 months. This could happen within a year or 2 years. But still, the price target that we see on this breakout is $500,000 per coin. And that would be amazing if we reach that within a year or two. Because everyone is thinking it could happen in 5 years. But according to this, we may see this happen sooner rather than later. Right? Guys, come on. Like, I mean, I was just looking at the monthly chart and I was just playing around with it and I just saw it. I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. Tell me what y'all think. What do y'all think? Comment down below. Tell me what y'all think. Will Bitcoin reach 500,000 in a few years? Maybe in a year, 2 years? Is my analysis legit, right? Does it make sense? And also comment down below if you want me to talk about any other altcoins in the future or just anything. Like, what do you want me to talk about in my channel, right? Comment down below. Give me your feedback. That would be greatly appreciated. That way we can improve this channel. But tell me what you think. When do you think we'll reach that 500,000 per coin? I think it could be sooner than rather than later because everything in that monthly chart is getting very bullish right now, right? So, all right, until next time, please subscribe, like my video, and again, comment down below if there's any other content y'all like me to share, any altcoin you want me to talk about. And thank you guys for your support. All right, bye.